this is my running location this morning. Is on the Table Mound Trail at Elk City Lake. Beautiful trail. Lots of rocks. Lots of rocks. Lots of roots. And not a lot of wind up in these trees currently. But it is pretty beautiful. And the start of the trail, there's a ton of rock cliffs up there that I'm going back to, and that I'm headed back to complete this loop. Unfortunately, the trail doesn't loop back on itself. You reach the end of the trailhead and you got to go back to the other trailhead. So we're going to continue running on this and get some wonderful views. The lake is just over to our left. Not a lot of boats out this morning. Pretty quiet. Seen a centipede, a couple daddy longlegs through here. Group of 3 boys walking on the trail. But nobody else out running these this morning. Can't imagine why, because it's a little muddy from the recent rain. It looks like there was a nice washout coming through here. We got a lot of down trees that way and down trees that way, and the trail goes up and through here. So trying to keep away from the poison ivy and the poison oak in here, because that's not fun, and definitely not running these uphills. They are quad killers for sure. So I'll see ya on the other side of this. So on this trail, I'm not wearing my usual Vibram 5 fingers, my road shoes at all. That would be brutal on these roads or trails. But I am wearing these wonderful Spider-Ons, and they are kicking it. Lots of grip. I haven't had any rocks hitting the instep of my foot and causing me to cry. They are very good at keeping you on your toes and nimble through these woods. Fantastic, highly recommended. I love my other Vibrams for running on the road, in the grass, but definitely out here on this trail, these Spider-Ons will work perfectly. They have a lot of grip going up and downhill, so I'm not really worried about slipping and sliding. And we got some rock crawling coming through the first part of this trail. I'll post some pictures of that. And they stuck like glue when I was jumping from rock to rock and dodging holes. So highly recommended. Pick yourself up a pair of the 5 fingers Spider-Ons. They are great. So now back to running. So I told you that I would show you the cliffs at Elk City Lake. This is a 360 shot behind me here, which is the trail somewhere back there. And this is the other side of the trail. So let's go for a little bit. There's a lot of rocks to watch out for, and some pretty tight spaces to squeeze through. You see what I mean? That's very cool. Very, very cool. And there's multiple places where the trail goes either down or up. I ran the up part earlier, and now I'm gonna run the down part, which is littered with a bunch of trees that broke off in the recent winds that came through that have been totally rotted out and are blocking the trail in places, but that's okay. Makes it more interesting. I was up there earlier on that trail, and now I'm down here on this one, and it's pretty stinking cool. Well, it's hot. That's where I took the trail earlier, just through that little bend, but I'm going this way. Well, I'm gonna turn you off again right after I walk through here, which is awesome. There's all these outcroppings and stuff. This is my favorite part of the trail, right up in here. And it's not really runnable in its current configuration, but this is awesome. Let me back up real quick. This rock has just fallen. It cracked away from there and fell over. And now there's this little passageway. And I gotta go through there. So I'll see you later on.